So why do some people get movement faster than others when they're trying to manifest? So someone just said here, with my course Back and Begging, lots of people got success stories and some people didn't. Now, why did some people not get success with Back and Begging and not get their person back and begging? And why did some people get them back? In this lesson, I'll tell you. So guys, just so you know, I put all my courses on sale. I've never put all my courses on sale before. And this sale only goes to $11.59 on the 3rd of Jan. So it's a 5-day only sale. So we've already had the first 2 days or 3 days. So guys, if you want Worthy as Fuck for Love and you couldn't afford it before, get it now. If you want to get a Kick-Ass You before it gets extended and goes up in price, get it now. You can actually combine those two in a bundle. If you're trying to manifest back your specific person, you can get the Manifest Them Back bundle, which has Fuck the 3D, Back and Begging, and Worthy A for Love as a combined bundle price. Plus, you get the discount price on top of that. Now, if you're in the squad, it's 25% off all my courses or 10% if you're not a squad member. So if you're not a squad member, when you go to the till, when you go to the checkout on my website, you put in the sale code, discount code SALE10. If you're in the squad, go inside the squad now and there'll be a special squad discount code and you'll get 25% off. That's off the bundles or any of the courses, okay? And I've never done this before. So guys, if you want to start the new year right, get my courses now in the sale and it only lasts a few more days. Now, if you want to get the 25% off and you join the squad now, I have just dropped Manifest Your Dream Year, my latest mini course inside the squad. So for $35 as a squad member, you get 25% off all my courses, plus you get the newest mini course. And that goes for the next 3 weeks, and you can join in with everyone else and keep accountable to manifest your shit this year and have your dream 2024. So the video and the workbook has just been dropped in the squad. It's a no-brainer to join the squad. You can cancel anytime. So you can join up today for $35 and cancel straight away on my website if you want, with the cancel form, and all you'll be is a member for this month and you'll get 25% off all the sale items, all the courses, plus you'll get Manifest Your Dream Year. Plus I go live in there on a Friday. We have Mentor Mondays where the mentors go live. The mentors and other members answer your questions in the Q&A forum every day. The squad is a wonderful place to keep accountable. All right, guys, yay! So guys, a lot of you aren't understanding what your hidden thoughts are. That's why I was the first manifestation coach to bring out courses with assessments to assess your hidden thinking. That's why my account is called Subconscious Laws, because most of you don't have a fucking clue what your hidden thinking is. Most of the coaches you're listening to don't have a clue what their hidden thinking is, and you're listening to these dumb bitches. Now, I don't mean to say they're dumb bitches, but I see them getting triggered by the same shit every year, so they obviously haven't uncovered their own. So why are you listening to those people? I know what mine are. And if I get triggered by shit, I know what I'm getting triggered by. I am aware. The whole point here is to become aware of you, the current you and the old you. And if you're not aware, you'll keep manifesting the same shit because you haven't got the awareness you need to manifest anew. Neville Goddard has a book called The Power of Awareness. If you go and do my free course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong, the whole thing is about your awareness and how you manifest from your awareness. And some of you are listening to people who are so blissfully unaware of their own shit and they keep manifesting the same shit. Thank you, darling, for the 2024 glasses. And those are the kind of people who say, you don't need to work on self-concept. Bitch, you don't even work on yours. You don't know what yours is. And that's why you keep getting triggered on Twitter every year or wherever, right? So let me ask you, the person who just said to me, why do some people get movement and why do some people not? What do you think they're doing wrong? They're not aware. The people who succeeded doing my course Back and Begging and manifested back their specific person, or succeeded by doing a Kick-Ass You and did the assessment and changed themselves, they became aware and they fucking changed it. Those of you who haven't got your manifestation have not become aware and have not fucking changed it, because if you had, it would be here by now. You're probably also the kind of person, if you're asking that question like this, why are they getting it and I'm not? Are you doing that? Are you comparing yourself constantly to other people? Is that why you fucking asked the question? Those of you who go to my Facebook group, either the squad, my paid monthly coaching group, which gets a shit ton of success stories every day, or my free group, and you get jealous or funny or weird about people's success stories and say, why have they got it and I haven't? Why are they getting movement and I'm not? You're not getting this. The success story is meant to buoy you up and make you feel good and make you realize you also have that power. But some of you allow the comparison to other people to throw you and fuck you up. Some of you can't handle being in my groups because you see so much success and you think, why are they getting it and I'm not? If you are asking me that question because your actual question is, why are they getting it and I'm not? And you phrased it like, why do some people get movement and some people don't? What you're really asking me is, why haven't I succeeded? I constantly compare myself to others and look at the 3D, even in the groups, and see all the success stories, and I feel shit about myself because I saw success. Guys, in life, if you're seeing success and it bothers you, you've got a problem. Do you see billionaires and get jealous? Do you get to see people in relationships and get jealous? Do you see success stories in manifestation groups and think, why not me? You're meant to be thinking, me next, I'm next, me too. Why do some people get movement and I don't? Have you changed? Oh, no, I haven't. I just look at success stories and get very jealous. Okay. Have you become aware of your problems within your brain that are causing the current 3D? No? Well, fuck, nothing will change for you. Oh, so those people who succeeded in your courses really listened to you and became aware of their own thinking and used the assessments and the courses to assess themselves, then they changed those thoughts and then the reality changed. Is that a real question? That's what I teach you to do. Guys, if you haven't become aware of the you are now, you won't manifest shit. You're manifesting from your I am. The I am you currently are. Who are you currently? Do you fucking know? Most of you fucking don't. Most of you don't have a fucking clue. Sorry, but most of you don't. And I know that because I see manifestation coaches who don't even know who they are. I don't mean that to sound rude, but I see some people in particular having the same shit happening to them every year. I look at it every year and think, how do you not see this? How do you not see what's happening? Everyone else sees it, you don't see it. And then you say, self-concept doesn't matter. Well, yours fucking matters. It's manifesting your whole reality right now. Every year, the same pattern occurs. If the same pattern occurs with you with a lack of success, if the same pattern occurs with you in relationships, you get your SP back and you lose them. If the same pattern occurs with you where you get jealous, hello, the common denominator is your fucking thoughts you haven't changed. The you are now. Have you bothered to investigate it? No? Well, you're fucked then. When you did back and begging, if this person did back and begging, did you really fucking forgive yourself for the shit you caused? Did you really fucking forgive your specific person and really change the story about them? No? Well, you won't fucking succeed. Guys, you can't be a servant of two masters. You can't be wanting a specific person back and hold resentment about them. You can't be wanting to be the new you but haven't forgiven yourself for the shit you caused. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. That's when they might come back for a little while and then you get triggered again like a bitch because you're still the same old bitch you were before, and they leave and then you say, how did I do that? And I'll say, did you really change? Did you really see them differently? Did you really see you differently? No? Well, fuck, what do you think this is? If you haven't investigated your deep core issues and you don't know what they are, I suggest you get a Kick-Ass You or Worthy AF for Love now while the sale's on. Because the problem with most of you is you can do my courses, but you haven't actually investigated at the core of you what your problems are, what your self-concept issues are. And you can do all the courses in the world, but if you haven't done the assessment, or I haven't assessed you on a live and figured out from your questions what your shit is, or you haven't done a coaching with me and I'm no longer doing coaching, are you really going to change? Or are you seeing the course as the quick fix? You have to change you guys. All my courses are about changing you, but the ones with the 2 assessments, if you're really clueless about yourself, will help you. The reason why so many people got their specific person back with back and begging is because they actually have been listening to me this whole time. They actually did that course fully and completely and did all the tasks. They fully and completely changed themselves and changed the story about their specific person whilst they did the course. And they didn't waver and go back to the old story and allow the old story of that person to bother them because they accepted fully and completely that they're the only cause. If you haven't fully and completely understood yourself and your self-concept issues, and you haven't accepted you're the only cause, and you haven't changed what you currently are, you'll have a very hard time being my next success story. I'm really sorry. And I know I have a lot of them. And if those success stories bother you, I would also ask yourself, why does that bother me? Do I compare myself to others a lot? Do I feel like things don't work out for me? Do I get jealous easily? Do I think other people get things and I don't? That's a problem. That's part of your self-concept of comparison. Why aren't I good enough to get? Are you thinking that way? Is that why you asked me? Now, I'm not paying out on you. I'm asking you to assess yourself. The people who get success from my courses and from my teachings and from my videos and even just from my TikToks assess themselves and do the work. Have you done the work consistently? Ask yourself that. Right, guys, I'm going to get to your questions. Hang on. Where are the questions? I like staying in the now while living in the 4D. Love that. Erin got married. That's amazing. So as I manifest my SP back, how do I gain commitment and make them stay this time? Okay, so with that question, you've got an assumption they won't stay. Can you see it? So until you get rid of that assumption, they won't fucking stay because you've got an assumption it'll continue to happen. Get rid of that goddamn assumption. It's terrible. How do you begin working on self-concept? Guys, that's what my course of Kick-Ass You is about. It's teaching you what self-concept is and then assessing you. If you know what self-concept is, Get Worthy as Fuck for Love, it'll assess you just about your love self-concept, okay? But if you don't want to get my courses, sit down for 20 minutes, write down all your thoughts, and then assess yourself and figure it out. But some of you can't because you can't see the wood for the trees, because you can't see the you are, because you are it. You are you. You think the you are is not a thing to notice. You won't notice it. It's you. Hi, Loz. Happy 2024. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm constantly saying, oh, my God, yes, I'm next, and I have a big smile on my face. That's how you should react to success stories. If you're not, there's a problem. Then you're not in the state of being a success. I've gotten a crap ton of birds for land in the last week and it's crazy. Oh, wonderful. Hi, Loz. I constantly work on self-concept therapy as well, but I still get negative thoughts when you what, Kelly? Okay. So you can get negative thoughts. Doesn't mean you won't manifest. Why are you beating yourself up about getting negative thoughts? We all had negative thoughts, darling. We're not brainless over here. We're all getting negative thoughts. It's what you do with those thoughts that matter. Yes, I need this Loz lesson at the beginning of the year. Good. SP1 never worked because I got someone 9,000 times better in SP2. Self-concept is key. Guys, a lot of the time you won't want the person you originally wanted. It's happened to me twice. 3 times, actually. When you change. Feelings aren't going to manifest. No, guys. I love success stories. Oh, good. Came to the conclusion that third party counts as birds for land. Oh, if you want to, darling. Took me a month for all of this to come together. Actually grateful for the 3D triggers. Guys, be grateful for the triggers. Be grateful for the fact that you get triggered. Then you'll see what you need to work on. Like people go, it's the universe testing me. Bitch, it ain't the universe doing shit to you. It's you still being treated like a bitch because you haven't changed. Oh, what? The universe isn't doing anything to me. Are you saying air tests you? What are you on about? I mean the universe like God or something. You're God. You're triggering yourself, you fuckwit. Stop saying the universe is testing you or sending you a lesson. It ain't a lesson. It's showing you the you still are. Oh, what? I'm doing this to me. Yes, the you inside you is trying to wake you the fuck up and make you aware. Are you aware? Well, no. Well, it's not the universe trying to do it to you. It's you doing it to you because you're still the same old bitch you were before. Become aware, please. Universe testing me. What a load of shit. The one affirmation that really hits me and makes me cry is, I am proud. What could that be? Oh, my God. My therapist made me say that. I admire you. Oh, my God. One day, there weren't many people in the group therapy, and he made me sit down and look at a picture of my little self and say, I admire you. I could not say it. It's even making me tear up thinking it. He realised I was so hard on myself that for me to say, I admire you over and over again, and he kept feeding me things and then say, now admire this about yourself and say, I admire you, Loz. And it was so hard. And it's because I was so hard on myself and had such poor self-concept at the time, I found it almost impossible to say those things. And I walked out of that therapy session like he'd ripped all the skin off me and I was a raw chicken walking around without my feathers down the street. It fucked me for a good week. And it just showed me how little I thought of myself. It was a huge wake-up call for me. And he knew it, and that's why he did it. He fucked me royally, honestly. It was terrible. Also, the do things wrong self-concept is one that was very deep and shifting that one. See, that's why I couldn't say I was proud of myself or admired myself, because I thought I was wrong. That's my core self-concept issue. How do we know if the old stuff is playing out or we need to change what we are doing? Well, just decide it's old stuff playing out. But if it comes from the old you and it's the old shit still, of course it's from the old you. Guys, only you know what's the old you. If shit keeps happening that's happened to you before, you haven't fucking changed, or you have changed, it's just laggy. But don't be thrown by it. Don't be like, oh my God, it's still happening. I clearly haven't changed. Just be like, oh, that's still happening. Huh. Well, clearly I've got some more work to do, or this is delayed. But if you're getting thrown by it, that should tell you something. I've realised how much the old story I've been holding, now it's all me living in the end. Living in the end in your mind, exactly, in the 4D. Doesn't it count as birds will land if others around us are getting our desires, so no point being jealous? Well, you can say that, Amber, absolutely. Never got the man yet, but my negative thought patterns have slowed right down, so happier, thanks. Oh, good, darling. Well, stop saying you haven't got him yet. Start saying you have him in your mind. When to do with him, birds will land. What do you mean, Laura? Can I give my manifestation a timeline? Oh, good luck with that, darling. Most of you can't. You can try. I did, and I got it exactly on the day I said. But, guys, if that's going to throw you, don't fucking do it. I manifested what I wanted exactly on Christmas Day. But some of you might find that real hard because as it gets closer to the day, you'll start freaking the fuck out. And taking action from a needy place. Don't. Is there anything I can manifest for money because I'm struggling financially badly? No, darling, you won't be able to manifest any money at the moment because you're in the state of struggling financially badly and you're not realizing that the way you manifest money is from the state of you, and you are currently in the state of struggling manifest financially badly, and you don't listen to me and you think this is magic and you're probably going to go and buy a lotto ticket and pray or some bullshit, but you're doing it from a state of neediness and being in a financial bad place, and so you won't manifest any money because you don't listen. If you're saying you're struggling, you'll continue to struggle. If you say you're financially badly off, you will continue to be because that's the state you're in. You've got to start saying, I am financially free. I can pay for everything I want. Money comes to me easily. I make money in my sleep. I used to struggle. I don't struggle with money anymore. Say those things and stop repeating that old bullshit story that you're going to stay in if you keep thinking that way. And then you won't manifest any fucking money because you think this is magic. Loz, I think you would be disappointed of me. Oh, what's this, Danny? What happened? It's all right, darling. New Year's resolution is to only focus on self-concept, no SP affirmation. We'll do that, darling. I have done Kick-Ass You and I'm working through back and begging, but I don't know if I'm digging deep enough. Guys, don't beat yourself up. Guys, Eric Hansen, do you beat yourself up a lot and think you do things wrong? Sounds like it. Are you really critical on yourself? SP blocked me. I'm figuring out why, but I just tired of him, have been for a while. Well, if you're tired of him, you've got a story that he isn't turning up the way you want, so now he's not turning up the way you want. Are you fucking surprised if you're tired of him? What do you mean tired of him? He's reflecting your story about him. What's your story about him, Danny? That he's not turning up right? Well, no wonder he fucking blocked you. I'm tired of him. He's not giving me what I want. Okay, so you just had the story he doesn't give you what you want. That's why he's not giving you what you want. Oh, I've got a story that he hasn't changed. Yeah, so he won't change. He'll probably block you. Fuck, what? Tired of him. Why don't you start getting tired of yourself, Danny, and your own bullshit thoughts that are causing him to block you? Why don't you start getting tired of you? Are you sick of you yet? Some of you aren't getting this. It's nothing to fucking do with them. God damn it. I could say this till I'm blue in the face and I'll be 105 and I'll be sitting here saying it's nothing to do with them, and you bitches will still come in here going, I'm tired of him, and I'll be like, I am tired of you. I am tired of your shit. I am tired of you not listening to me. I am tired of you having hearing problems. I needed this before going back to work tomorrow. I had one with her. It was amazing. What's this? What are you asking Nessa about? Wait a minute, let me scroll up. Everyone's making this too complicated. Listen to Loz, it's actually very simple. Yes, guys. What is Nessa talking about that everyone's you're asking her about? Where did you learn that kind of self-concept creates different circumstances? I want to. What do you mean? I just looked at my life, darling, and realised I was fucking it up. Can we do inner conversations instead of visualising? Absolutely, darling. You're already doing them. You just don't realise you're doing it. We are making progress, slow but progress. What's this? What's everyone commenting about what Nessa said, but I missed it? Hang on, because I was ranting like a psycho. Lois, I want to thank you for all your help. SP is not as distant as he was. All thanks to you. Oh, wonderful, Lily. This live will be posted probably tomorrow, guys. How do we get out of the friend zone? We'll stop friend zoning yourself, darling. Make us a video for when we are triggered, Loz. 5 minutes of yelling. your thoughts on Safa's self-concept on Dubai Bling? I've never been seen it. Never, don't even know what that show is. Is that the one on Netflix where they're all living in Dubai? I think I saw it the other day. Come up on my Netflix when I rebought Netflix. Guys, I don't watch television. Hang on. So if I want him to change, I change me or him and my thoughts. Both. Both, please. I do mirror work. Good. If you mentally waver between new and old story for a day or two, how does that affect your manifestation? Will probably affect the 3D. You're being a double-minded man. Yes, I am. I'm tired of my story of him. Don't know if I want it to change anymore. Well, then give up on him, Danny, because you're blaming him for all your fucking problems and you'll get the same outcome with the next guy because you don't listen to me. It's not about him. You're sick of my story of him. Well, that's about you, darling. It ain't about him. Why are you saying you're sick of him when it's about you? What course should I get of yours if I want to manifest an SP who I don't have a story with? Manifest New Love. Manifest New Love is the best course for a new person, okay? What is the best practice for self-concept and manifest true love? Well, decide you manifest true love in whoever it is that you manifest, darling. Only you decide it's true love. So do worthy as fuck for love or back and begging if it's an old person. She has a coaching session with Sasha. What are you talking about? I'm sick of me like I was good. I don't do coaching anymore, guys. You'll have to wait till boot camp comes out. But if you need coaching, go and see Sasha at I Am Sasha Official. I would recommend her. What's this, Loz? I'm confused. If we focus on self-concept, do we still affirm for SP or not? What do you mean, Roxy? You're creating your story about your specific person from your self-concept. So if you don't change you, you won't change the story of them. But if you hold a really old, shitty story of them, that's what back and begging is about. Of course you need to change the story of them if the story of them is so shit. You're thinking of affirmations as magic beans, like the affirmations are going to manifest your person. The affirmations are just thoughts, darling. What fucking thoughts have you got about your person? Go and do back and begging. You'll realise you've got some fucking shitty thoughts you need to change, which come from your self-concept. Stop treating SP affirmations like magic beans or self-concept affirmations like magic beans. They're just thoughts, darling. Are you changing those thoughts? I had a guy call me today to say I'm his dream girl and beg me to be his girlfriend. Repeated all my affirmations, not PSP, but oh, wonderful, Cara. All right. I need a checklist of what not to do. Well, that's in, what is that in? I have a checklist at the end of one of my courses. What is it? At the end of no. At the end of back and begging. There's a full checklist so you understand what the fuck you're meant to be doing to manifest back your specific person, because some of you don't fucking get it. And the last part, after all the meditations and all the recordings, is a checklist. Stick it on your wall to remember. Hi, Loz. How do I change an abusive SP in the 3D? I'm changing me in my mind and him in my mind. Why do you want that guy? That sounds fucked up. I'm not saying you can't change them, but ask yourself why you'd want someone abusive. They're reflecting you. What's your story about you that causes you to get abused by someone? Yes, there's a checklist. Yes, in back and begging, yes. Loz, how to change self-concept like I do say things wrong all the time. Go and use my I don't do things wrong sleep tape in my YouTube. It's really effective. I use it a lot and it's getting you in the state of I don't do things wrong. I'm perfect just the way I am. I don't beat myself up. So things like that. Can we change physical appearance with mirror work? Absolutely, darling. I have. I also have a Manifest Your Dream Body course. So guys, make sure you get all my courses on sale before it ends, 3rd of Jan, 11:59 p.m. EST. All my courses are 10% off with the discount code SALE10. Otherwise, come to the squad and get your 25% discount code and make sure you put the discount code in at the checkout. Otherwise, you'll miss out if you just try and buy it. You haven't put the discount code in. And guys, I've got to go because my phone's about to run out of batteries. So thank you so much for joining me on this live. Make sure you do get the courses before the course sale ends. And if you come and join the squad today to get your 25%, you will get Manifest Your Dream Year, my newest mini course that just dropped to manifest the best 2024 ever. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.